Welcome to the Push While Black Show. I'm your host, Christian, and this is the Bearscast for week 5. Bears win against the Carolina Panthers 36-10. This is going to be quick because there's nothing to bitch about today. There's no issues today. I don't want to say they played a perfect game because they didn't. But what I will say is that this is probably the most balanced game that I've witnessed them this season. Caleb Williams threw for 304 yards, and the rushing game was 128 yards of rushing. So over 400 yards of total offense and over 400 yards of total offense, no interceptions from Caleb. The defense forced 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, and a fumble. Everything was balanced. It wasn't like they were throwing. The Caleb 300 yards was, let's see, hold on. Okay. So. Okay, 20 of 29, 304 yards, average of 10.5 yards per pass, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, only got sacked once. So this is going to be quick, rather quick, because it's going to be good. He had time today. Shane Waldron, the offense was, they used both DeAndre Swift and Roschon Johnson. DeAndre Swift had 1 rushing touchdown, 18. His longest rushing attempt was 18 yards. Roschon had 10 carries for 25 yards, 2 touchdowns. A lot that was in goal line for the most, well, in red zone, and 1 was in goal line. His longest run was 8 yards. And the play calling was balanced. It wasn't like they were asking Caleb to throw a lot without, and it was like they were rushing at first, or they were rushing just to make it seem like we're gonna rush the ball, just to make people happy. The play calling was balanced. The play calling was they used the rush almost to set up the pass. And Caleb's deep ball actually looked like he has one now. It wasn't like random, and it wasn't a lot of overthrows. There was a couple overthrows in the red zone that he threw, but it wasn't crazy. The defense had 2 picks, and there was a fumble. The only thing that I didn't like about the Bears really was the penalties are still a problem. Whatever went on in that last, I think it was in the 4th quarter, where they had a little fight with people, with Carolina, because I think there was somebody from the Bears swung on someone else, because there was one ejection, and then there was 2 penalties. So hopefully no one gets suspended, and this is just, if there is punishment, then it's just a game check instead of people getting suspended and missing that London trip. Let's see. DJ Moore. Oh, this was another thing that I liked. They finally realized that DJ Moore is on this offense, and he got targets. He had 8 targets, 5 receptions, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. Both receptions were pretty long. So, yeah, we need more of that. Cole Kmet, 3 receptions, 57 yards. DeAndre Swift, 2 receptions, 47 yards. Rome Odunze, 5 receptions and 6 targets. He was and Keenan Allen was another one. 3 receptions, 33 yards, 6 targets. So Roma Dunce, Keenan Allen, and DJ Moore had more than 5 targets. Cole Kmet had more than 5 targets. Cole Kmet had 4. And with what they got, they were able to do decent work with it. The DJ Moore receptions were really pretty. He probably would have had another touchdown or a bigger game if it wasn't for that one drop he had. But this was a good game, and I'm play like this. And I know it's Carolina, and Carolina sucks. And I said I wasn't sure that I gave Carolina the benefit of the doubt last week because I was like, okay, you put Andy Dalton in there because Bryce Young is not playing well. He got benched, and when they benched Bryce Young, Andy Dalton won them their first game. And I'm thinking, okay, Andy Dalton has made that offense competent. The Bears literally made that offense look horrible. Andy Dalton only had 136 yards and no touchdowns and 1 interception. And the 136 was basically in the second half. Because in the first half, he couldn't do anything. Nothing. So, good win for the Bears. This is play like this. Run the ball. The check down there wasn't a lot of check downs today. The line played well. It wasn't a lot of crazy rushes. And when Caleb did get rushed, he was able to get out of them, including a couple of times where he shook off 2 tackles and threw the ball away with no penalty. So that was cool. I'm not going to belabor the point. This is just going to be a short one. So this is what I did notice while I was out watching this game, just around the league, or I noticed just one game in particular that I noticed as I was just watching the game in between watching the Bears. Washington is a problem. I haven't really seen Washington play a full game, but yeah, Washington is a problem. 34. That rookie's throwing up, that rookie put up 34. Yeah, and that run, because I watched that because it was in the game. That game was not next to mine, but it was like a couple TVs down. I watched that run that Jaden Daniels ran, and I forgot the yardage, but Jaden Daniels is a problem. Washington's going to be a thing, and I think Dan Quinn is the coach now. I forget. I think he went to Washington, and Clem and Cliff Kingsbury, Washington's a problem. And I feel like Washington and the Cowboys, they always play each other hard. That's going to be a fun game when that happens. And I can't wait to see that game. And can't wait to see the game that goes on tonight with Dallas and Pittsburgh, because I actually get to watch Justin Fields fully. Like, I watched highlights of him, and I watched certain games of his while watching the Bears, but I'll sit down and devote a full experience of watching him. But yeah, just noticing what I've noticed today, or the other game I noticed today that was actually cool. Washington is a problem. But yeah, the Bears, they did good today. 36-10. The next game is the London game, so that's going to be at 8:30 Sunday. So the podcast will be in the morning because I'm gonna that one I'm not gonna go out to watch because I have NFL Network at the house. So I'm gonna watch this at the house and do a quick one unless the Bears just completely wet the bed next Sunday. Hopefully it'll be a good game and I can just do another short one that's 10 minutes or so. But yeah, it was a good game. And defensively, let's see if there's anything else I want to mention. Oh, I think they said on the broadcast that on radio broadcast that Caleb had a perfect quote QB rating for like the first quarter today. So that was also cool. Anyway, I'll see y'all next week. Push the ball black out. Later.